This is Tales of Swordfall.
Episode 8, Escalation. Hello, this is Paul. This is Tales of Swordfall. Who am I with tonight?
Hello, you are with Alex, and I play Krakatur, the Air Genasi Barbarian.
And I'm Camille. I play Ray, the Paladin.
And I'm Amanda, or DM Deistress, playing Tabby Tipsytail, the Tabaxi Swashbuckler Hexblade.
And I'm Lucy, playing Taz Mockwell, the Tiefling Bard.
I'm Chris. I'm playing Flea, the Lizard Folk Fighter.
Hello, I am Stu, and I am a Kobold Sorcerer, played by Sam Dillon.
Yeah, I think that's everyone. Yeah,
Yep.
Cool. So, last time we played, there was some hot dragon love, and some shopping.
Sorry, I have to mute myself, I forgot.
Hey, it's okay to laugh. Just some situations do seem ridiculous, especially when it's hot dragon love. Anyways, we found out the tailor in the Utterson district was actually a dragon. Found out that she had a cult of fabulously dressed kobolds. We found out that what? Oh, that Clarkson was doing something in like 3 or 4 days, something about dragon dice, and the winner getting a magical object that sounds really familiar. I don't know. What else did we discover last week? Anybody remember?
I can't remember what I did yesterday. There's no way I'm remembering anything about this.
Yeah, I'm like, okay, anyone?
Well,
It'll all come back during gameplay.
Yeah.
We did find a troop of kobolds that are basically kleptomaniac cross-dressing drag queen kobolds who dress very fancily and dance around.
Yep. That did happen.
We all collectively forgot Clarkson's name.
Yeah, that happened too.
That happened too, yeah.
Yeah. Because Clarkson. Okay, that seems like a really regular name for a bad guy in D&D. I mean, it's not like Ultror, the black market dealer. So, yeah. Where do we start? Oh, yeah. So, we zoom in from the city view to the brewery street where all the fancy alcohols are made in the city of Swordfall. And Flea had just mentioned it was his birthday, or at least it was his birthday in a few days, and suddenly someone in the distance shouted, "Did somebody say birthday?" Tabby, Flea, you're there on the street, and there's someone very loud. Seems very excited about birthdays.
Can I see where the voice came from?
Give me a perception check.
Alright. 19.
19, yeah, I would say yes. Yes, you can. You would actually probably have to be blind to see this giant, massive figure running toward you in the streets. You're not quite sure what this guy is. He's very tall. He's very large, and he seems to be holding balloons and a box.
Tabby steps in front of Flea. Who are you? And she has her paws, her claws out, so at her side. So it's like her hands are at her sides, but she like flicks her claws out. And she kind of gives this stranger a weird look up and down.
Yeah,
What are those magical flying things above your head?
these are my happy birthday balloons, and this is my happy birthday care package.
Well, happy birthday to you then, sir. Why do you come over here to us?
No, I came over here for your birthday.
But it's your care package. Why do we want your care package?
It's my care package for you.
Well,
Mm,
it'd be rude not to take it, Tabby.
it would be rude to take it, and it has a double meaning. We don't know who this person is. Why do you have these floating things in a care package?
I am Guffon, the happy birthday master of the brewery street.
Can I see some credentials? No, I'm kidding. Credentials on a clown? I don't know.
Yeah, he actually takes out the official birthday greeter, but it doesn't look like an official, like, it looks like someone just kind of wrote really fancy on a piece of parchment. And it's, you know,
What is in this for you?
well, I like to spread smiles and joys and happy birthdays.
I'm gonna do an insight roll.
Okay.
See if this is the truth, and to see if I think his smiles and joys might mean something else to him. The hell's my character sheet?
Flea is just like standing there behind Tabby, like, this guy is my new best friend. Like, we're gonna be best friends.
Tabby has her arm that's kind of like blocking Flea because she anticipates Flea reaching for either the flying objects on strings or the box.
Yeah, it's kind of like the "don't touch my son" pose.
Exactly. The
That's
don't
probably
touch.
smart.
Yes.
Yeah.
Don't touch my son pose.
This
Yes.
guy seems legitimately scary as hell. You know, he has this giant voice. He's this giant man thing. I mean, it's like, you're not quite getting the view, but like, definitely, like, there's something weird about this dude and his flying magical objects.
I do not trust you.
You can trust Guffon!
I think we need to walk away from this, Flea. I do not feel that it is very good that we stay in this person's presence. What does he look like? Just big thing?
He's about 8 foot tall. He's kind of tubby. His clothes are like kind of disheveled, but almost in a way where it looks like it's meant to be like, you know, his like midriff is showing, and he's wearing like kind of wider shorts than usual. He's wearing just large combat boots, and there's just something off about this guy.
Well,
Is it-
before we go, can I ask what's in the box at least?
What's in the box?
What's in the box?
First, you have to listen to my song.
No. I do not think song listening to is a good idea.
Oh yes.
How many people are around us?
Oh, you are attracting a crowd right now, because this guy, I don't know who wouldn't see this guy, and everyone's like, they almost look like they're staring in anticipation for this guy to sing.
Is a happy day to you like puppies and kittens, or a happy day of like screaming and terror and blood? What is happy to you?
If they're screaming, it's gonna be screaming in joy!
Is pain a screamable thing? Hurting of others?
Of course not! That's not a happy birthday!
I don't know. I still don't trust you.
I think maybe we let him sing. You plug your ears, so if it's some kind of bad magic effect, then you can save me like usual. And I'll
I
hear
don't-
him out.
It's not quite your birthday today yet, though. It would be rude.
Well, don't tell him that. What if he gives us a ton of gold, or like the heads of our enemies?
I don't think we need those things right now. We don't have that many enemies. We can deal with our own enemies. This guy is trouble. Trouble, I say.
And as soon as you say that, like, even the town guards, they're starting to just kind of come around. Because this guy is kind of basically a freak show. And, though a freak show that everybody seems to be accepting very well.
Seeing that the town guards are kind of, and we are drawing an audience, I do kind of put my hood over because, well, there was that whole Tabby incident. So
Yep.
I am kind of trying to stick back to the shadows and not cause quite a scene. So, and trying to keep Flea back. So you
And
have the opportunity to do whatever, Flea.
Well, I'm not very stealthy anymore with my newly acquired bandana, it seems. So
yeah, and also you have like literally a crowd on all sides of you. You're kind of like they are making a ring around you, putting Guffin and you guys in the middle.
Flea is loving the attention.
Yep.
And I guess I'm just gonna yell out, "Okay, sing!" and then hope Tabby doesn't kill me.
All right, we're gonna sing, and people start cheering. And he starts to sing this song. It's a day, it's a day, it's a day you were born. That means it's your birthday. Birthdays are the sunny days that never rain. It's your birthday. And he opens the box.
I start clapping.
Yeah, everyone just starts clapping as this guy starts manically just singing. And this song just kind of goes on and on about happy puppies and rainbows and just gets faster and faster as the clapping starts getting faster and faster. And, Tabby, you notice the guards are starting to point at you.
Flea, I think we should go now.
Okay, can I see what's in the box quick before we run off?
He opens the box, and there are little statues of children that look very happy.
Don't take whatever's in the box. It is probably dangerous.
I'm taking it.
And yeah, he lets you choose one.
I'm just gonna take the closest one as we try to run away from this right away.
Yeah, he lets you take it, and he just shouts again, "Happy birthday!"
Thanks, Gafan. We gotta be going now.
Bye-bye! And the crowd starts to dissipate, except for the guards.
Yeah, I'm still in that disguise too.
Yeah, the sort of okay disguise.
I don't know. What does our tiefling have in disguise? Is that like one of her tools? One of her
Yeah, so
proficiencies?
It is indeed.
Yeah,
So
last
she got a
time.
proficiency, so yeah, she'll be alright.
Yeah,
I tried to disguise her and I
alright.
didn't do super great, but it was passable.
Yeah, it was passable. Who knows? Maybe they just heard, oh yeah, there was a tabaxi causing trouble, and they're just racially profiling. Yeah.
Okay.
So,
Tabby, do we run?
Yeah, Tabby backs away slowly and grabs Flea's hand and just kind of like, haha, all right, we go now, away from the scary man.
Okay.
Miss, can you stop? One of the guards says as he reaches out.
Yes. Tabby looks up at him, but under hooded eyes.
And he unscrolls something. It's a wanted poster with it's a pretty good picture of you. I mean, not the best, but, you know, It's okay. Do you happen to know this tabaxi that's on the poster?
No, just because I'm a tabaxi does not mean I know every tabaxi. Don't be a racist. And she just kind of turns around and walks away.
And they kind of look at each other and they're like, "Oh, were we racist just then?" And yeah, like you are getting like some. The guards are like, "Okay, we're gonna keep an eye on this one." Okay, let's switch over to Stu and Krakatur, who just left the shop right before, there was more singing involved, or rituals, or something.
Yes,
Um,
wasn't there some sort of an anointing ritual or something that was going to go on to bind Krakatur to the dragon?
yeah, something like that, and then like Krakatur just did this amazing like deception of, oh no, I gotta tuck Flea in bed, or he's gonna be crying all night. So you guys are out in the artisan district. Um, you're in front of her shop. You haven't gone too far, and your friends are somewhere, or they're back in the apartment. One of the two. What do you do?
Hmm. Oh boy.
I think we should find our friends.
Yes, I quite agree. I quite agree. I think perhaps maybe they went this way, and I just sort of point in a random direction,
Uh,
anywhere away from the shop.
Aye, we should probably go in that direction. Perhaps they're out and about.
Perhaps, yes, perhaps they are. I'm looking around frantically for any sign of anyone or any way to tell that what direction they may have gone. Um, and if I don't see anything, I'm going to try to head in the direction of the apartment.
Okay. Give me a survival check. Let's just see how well you have your bearings. And
Alright.
no, this isn't the sewer, so we'll just do a regular one. 18.
Yep.
Yeah, you kind of know where you are. You know the layout of the city good enough. If you go south and like go past the Starbucks or whatever, you'll find the apartments.
The Starbucks. Okay.
Uh,
Okay.
yeah.
I head that way, but I'm still sort of keeping my eyes peeled in case they're not, if in case I were to see one of them or something walking.
Did any of them mention where they would be going? We have work to do after all.
I, to be honest, I was more interested in your your mm, lover.
You can have her if you want.
No. That's not what I mean. I was more interested in understanding her clan affiliation, if you understand.
Oh, the little dudes who are dressed very well.
Yes. The ones with very good fashion sense. Yes, those are the ones.
They
Yes.
were kind of scary, if you ask me.
How many tribes have you seen?
Hmm.
You can roll a history check and we can take it from there.
How many kobold tribes has Krakatur seen? That is the question.
So, that's kind of. You've probably seen like one or two raiding parties before, but you didn't really know they were like, oh, separate clans.
Not many, I suppose.
Well, I would say that this group is more cultured and civilized than perhaps 90% of the rest of the clans. That's why I was so interested in them. You see, it's very, very rare to find a, a reptilioid species, you see, that has such wonderful fashion sense. Yes, yes.
I think Flea has a good fashion sense.
Sure. Sure, let's go with that. Yes, of course.
Well, we should get to searching. Perhaps, did Ray or Flea or Taz, any of them mention where they would be?
Uh, I wasn't aware I was supposed to ask. I'm sorry.
I just never got the chance to ask.
I'll give you some divine guidance. You do know, originally, Krakatur, you were out here with Ray to shop for food.
Oh.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, seems I've forgotten the whole excitement. We came out here originally to get food, if that helps.
Ah, yes, actually. Perhaps we should go back to the market district or the merchant district. What is it named in Swordfall? Merchant district, right?
Yeah, merchant.
Maybe we'll find the fish puppeteer again.
The perhaps yes.
I think he's funny.
Thank you for listening to Tales of Swordfall.
Please consider listening to these podcasts.
Hello everyone, and welcome to a special episode of Where the Wild Things Roll. My name is John, and I will be your host and DM for this 5th edition actual play Dungeons & Dragons podcast set in the world of Ravarna. This podcast might be a tad different from others you've listened to. The two players will be my 12-year-old son Kinnick and my 10-year-old daughter Kaylee, as they learn to play D&D through their very first campaign. We will pick up with our adventurers as they finish their time at Paduke's Adventurers Guild, as they take their practical exams in dungeoneering, magical beasts, weapons and armor, puzzle solving, diplomacy, history of the world, and magical cause and effect before they are set out into the world. Can our two adventurers pass their classes and become full-fledged members of the Adventurers Guild? You'll have to tune in and find out next time on Where the Wild Things Roll.
Please remember to like, share, comment, and subscribe.